So believe it or not, I did not use milk, butter, flour, Velveeta, American cheese, or eggs for this recipe. What y'all don't realize is when you're adding all of that unnecessary stuff, including the fake cheese, you're really doing way too much. The only thing I use is cream cheese. I know it seems like a weird ingredient, but in this video, I'm going to show you why it works, exactly how much cream cheese I use, as well as the other three ingredients that I use. So y'all know the drill here. I'm using about 4 cups of water, and I just added about 1 teaspoon of iodized salt to the water. And once that salt is well dispersed in the water, I'm going to add about 2 cups of elbow macaroni noodles. Now this is where a lot of y'all mess up. Most recipes will instruct you to cook your macaroni noodles until they're al dente. What ends up happening is that your noodles come out a bit too firm and they don't release enough starch in order for the cheese to fully coat them. Instead, the noodles end up absorbing much of the moisture from the cheese and you end up with the oily and grainy abomination like this. Al dente is fine for baked mac and cheese, as the noodles will continue to cook and release more starch in the oven, but since we're making stovetop mac and cheese, we're going to want to cook the noodles slightly longer than al dente. So instead of cooking them for only 7 to 9 minutes, I cook them for around 10 minutes. And what you see on the screen is how your noodles should look for stovetop mac and cheese. So now that the noodles are done, I'm going to remove the pot from the heat. But unlike most recipes you see, I'm not going to drain the pasta water, as that will be a key part of the magic with the other ingredients I'm using. The pasta water should be hot for this as well, so we're going to be moving quickly with this phase. So I'm adding about 7 ounces of shredded cheese to the pot, and I'm going to share the exact cheese I'm using in the next step. And now you're going to add 1/2 cup of cream cheese. I prefer using whipped cream cheese because it has a more airy texture, thus you'll have an easier time incorporating it into the mac and cheese than you would with block cream cheese. But block cream cheese works as well if that's all you have. And before I get into the science behind the cream cheese, I have one more ingredient, and that's going to be 1 teaspoon of this seasoning blend, which I'll also share in the next step. So now you're going to see how nicely it all comes together. And a lot of people don't know that cream cheese is actually an emulsifier because of the natural stabilizers it has. So it eliminates the need for making a roux or using Velveeta or Kraft singles. In essence, you could say we just made a bootleg Mornay sauce, which is what French chefs use as a fail-proof alternative to a roux or bechamel sauce. I'm going to give you a tight shot here so you can see how creamy and velvety this mac and cheese is. Let me know in the comments if you give this recipe a try and what you think. By the way, this is the blend of cheddar, Gouda, and Gruyere cheese that I use. You can find it at Walmart for $2.67. And this is the seasoning blend I use. It has salt, pepper, and no sugar, so don't try substituting it with Lawry's. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more of this content, please like, share, and subscribe. Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.